Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is GhostMet Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with EU4 and our playthrough with the Mamluks on hard difficulty. And last time we sort of focused a little bit on our new allies, Delhi and Vijayanagar. So those are allies to us. We fought both Kalinjar and Bamanis in order to flesh out their lands a little bit. We were able to attack Bamanis without Bengal joining them, so Bamanis is pretty weak right now. They're only allied to Kalinjar. Kalinjar, that is the name of them. And that's a weak alliance, so we will be able to get on them again pretty damn soon, I say. Well, I say soon. We sort of finished the last episode off with that war, so it's actually 14 years off, so not that good. And so that's sort of what we did last time. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, that we did some fighting with the Timurids as well. I mean, we should have at least. So, at this point, we have not that many truces, as a matter of fact. It's Bamanis and Kalinjar over here. We do have a truce with the Timurids that only lasts a little bit longer, so we're absolutely going to be fighting them this episode. And also with Baluchistan over here. Now, we could go for Gujarat, for example. They don't have any alliances. They are trying to improve the relationship with the Ottomans, but that's not going to help them. How are we with them, by the way? We don't have to do that at this point. Let's take time forward and see if we can just get a simple war going here. So what is this? Oh, right. That was something I was going to say. We are now in the Austria update that accompanied the Emperor DLC. I haven't gotten the Emperor DLC just yet. I also haven't read up on the Austria update, so I don't really know anything about it at all. I realized that this is probably something that we can do something with mercenary companies. So yeah, I guess that's sort of like what you have in Crusader Kings 2, I guess, where you can hire specific mercenary bands, maybe. But yeah, if we find stuff that I have no idea what it's about, that's, well, we're gonna try to work around it. I don't know exactly how much of the update actually pertains to us. I read like something about mission trees being updated, but I have checked this and I can't really see that there's been any updates here, so I don't really know exactly. Well, we have the mercenary thing, so question, where do we find mercenaries? I have no idea. I can see this, detach leader. Okay, so we can sort of unequip, if you would, the leader for a specific armies. That's a nice feature. I also see that we now see the numbers of the rebel factions, which is very nice. Always lacked that. Good update. Other than that, I don't really see anything just yet. So, well, as I said, if we notice anything, we do. And up until that point, let's just keep playing. So it's just take time along here. We have some modifiers that has been running out. That's fine. Pirates. Oh, I should have looked where those pirates were. Do I have pirates down here? I hope I don't have that. Okay, so do I have a... Yes, I have a CB against them. So this is a really simple war here. I don't think that I need Vijayanagar. I probably would have wanted them to have this, though. See, they do like a bit of land up here, I believe. I don't have any like interest in this, or I haven't set anything at least. Looking at them, they actually do have an interest in Baruch over here. So that's fine, they can have that. They don't want this, so I can probably take those, which, you know, why not, eh? So let's attack them for Ahmadabad is what the name is. And also here, yeah, you see the setup in this view, which is kind of nice as well. So for some reason they have a 18k forest limit, that's interesting. So what's this then, by the way? 6,000 deployed and 12,000 in reserves. I have 92,000 and 82. Is that just basically the difference between... No, it's not. So what are... Again, new thing. I have no idea what reserves are. And I can't really necessarily see it here either. I don't know. Oh, there's some stuff going on here. Governing capacity. I have this. I have no idea. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so actually we do have a problem here, that we do have a stability cost modifier up, advisor cost up. Okay, also interesting. Well, never mind that. We're just gonna attack them. Just gonna attack them. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. So you can just move down there. You can actually just drill. You down here can also drill, and we should have an army up here. You can also drill. I don't need... Well, actually, I do need Vijayanagar at this point. I just realized. Oh, there's something new here as well. Join offensive wars. That's the same as before. I can spend favor for it. Well, actually, clicking this box will prevent Vijayanagar from calling you into any other offensive wars. However, doing so, I think we had this before, didn't we? Well, we do have a lot of favors with them, so why don't we just do that? Call to arms. I'm not gonna... Well, actually, I can promise you land. I actually can. Well, you don't really want to join. Mamluks recently broke a promise to give land. I so did not. You got like a lot of land. Whatever then. You're gonna get land anyway, so you're gonna be happy about it. Okay, so yeah, let's just get them in on that as well. Let's see if they claim just the one province, or if they're gonna leave the other provinces for me. Guess we have the Catholic League going on as well. Let's not do that. Okay, Lima political struggle. They can get some influence. They could. They could lose a lot of money for loyalty and influence. Actually, just get the influence. They're pretty low, so I'm okay with them having a little bit more of that. Actually, what is this? I have done trustworthy allies. Diplomatic annexation cost. I should have clicked this before I annexed Hejaz. Oh well, because I have done like, well, I've done that one, right? Yes, I have done that one for some morale and say navy stuff. I haven't done that though. Alexandria have trade power there. I should be sort of working on that, I think. I haven't done at this point though. Also, one thing that we left off with was a bad situation with money-wise, but for some reason we're good now. Because I built all those heavy ships and immediately ran into issues with money, but now we're doing okay, it seems. Sure, I mothballed it, but even if I mothballed it last time, I still ran a deficit, so that's a little bit of a weird thing, but whatever. So, yes. Ottomans making some claims, that's fine with me. But this is also been updated a little bit to look slightly different. That's fine. Seems to be a little bit. I'm wondering a little bit. Has this just begun? Is that a thing? So the Commonwealth is joining in the Protestant League together with Austria. That's interesting. Well, not going to be doing much with that though. Let's just head over here to their capital and bring that down. See, I'm gonna hand this little province over to Vijayanagar. That's not an issue for me. They can have it. So let's just move in here. Let's split that up and just take out their army over here. We should be pretty good. Yeah, Vijayanagar can take the little coastal province. That is fine with me. And I mean, I'm happy that I'm making money because that just means that I can pay the debt of my my fellows, which will be nice. So yeah, they occupied that province exactly as I wanted. And by the way, so yes, we left off with trying to perhaps get Brandenburg on our side as well, because we do have one diplomatic relation. You are not close at all because of all the distance, etc, etc. So we're gonna be a little bit difficult. It's gonna be difficult for us to get them on board. You're not doing anything that's good. So yeah, we should be good done with that now, and we're gonna basically take everything. But for some reason, this is kind of strange, because you absolutely want this. It's a province of vital interest to you, and for some reason you don't want it in a peace deal. Well, now you do. Right? Is that... no, that's not a peace deal. That's not a peace deal. This is a peace deal. Click the super peace. Why don't you want that? You claimed you took it for yourself, and then you don't want it. Why are you messing with me, Vijayanagar? I don't like that. Okay, so we're getting, yes, the same nations as before. Don't care about any of that. I'm just gonna take those provinces then. If Vijayanagar doesn't want it, that's... I don't really care at this point. So let's just send that little peace offer. Get those provinces in. Let me get that. That's also a sort of an overextension. And you're done. I lost a little advisor. What do we have? At this point I'm making a lot of money. Well, not that much money, but I'm making a lot of money. So I could potentially go for an expensive one. Let's not do it this time though. Let's just go for you. Also, yes, we could take up, that is absolutely true, but I am waiting for the institution to spread, which is actually really close at this point. Is it? No, for some reason it says it's not big enough to hold, big enough to hold in our country, but it still says totally 10.0. Do I have like 9.99999 or something like that? I guess I do. So I basically just need one more province, and after that I'm probably gonna loan myself into getting that, because I do need it quite soon enough, or soon. So you are protected by Delhi, so we're not gonna go for you. Nagore, how are you doing? That is an interesting war, because we could get into another war with Bamanis, meaning that Vijayanagar can get even more land. That means that we need to do a little bit of spy networking here. Okay, so you can just chill out here. That is fine with me. We should be golden to attack the Timurids at this point, right? Yes, we are. You are fighting Afghanistan and Uzbek. That's a tiny war for you, I guess. Yes, Uzbek is just this little thing. Also, for those of you who don't remember, we have Great Britain up here. They've claimed like 3 provinces here for some reason. Well, they were in a situation where they were in a personal union with Russia, but then lost the secession war. So I guess it was probably a part of the peace deal, is what I'm sort of thinking. But yeah, kind of weird. Also, by the way, I'm always interested in seeing how Sweden is doing. Sweden is doing, well, they're free. They are. I think that, yes, Norway is also free. They are in alliance with Denmark, though. But Sweden is free, but they haven't gotten any alliances. And they want to ally me for some reason. I mean, I'm a good ally. Okay, so... yes, I was making a spy network in Bamanis just to be able to have a claim. Just gonna claim Revakamfa. And also here, yeah, a little bit more information. So that is the development. That's also a pretty decent information. Nice. Just a little quality of life updates, which is always a good thing to see. Okay, we'll do some naval tradition. Don't really care, because I don't think that we have that much in the ways of naval tradition anyway, so whatever. Okay, we can do one of these. Discipline is always a good choice. So where are we now? 19. So they can't promote you. That's a little bit of a shame. Should have seen that. Well, we're doing okay, and can I government reform now? No, I can't. Just really close though. 267 out of 300, so we're coming up to tier 6 pretty damn soon. So we can spend, this is a button that I haven't really thought about. We can spend reform progress to get what? Governing capacity up. Okay, so that's the that's that one. Where did we see that one here? Governing capacity, yes. So how do we get that up? From technology 20, base value 200, government rank 400. So as soon as we upgrade our government rank, we're actually going to be quite okay with this. But what is it? Rome is divided into several territories where all provinces owned in an area make up one territory. A territory can be... I know that one. So what about the governing capacity? Is that like development, perhaps? It says development in states, territories. Oh, yeah, sorry. It says right here. Development in states and territories use up governing capacity. Territories development only counts as using 25% of the governing capacity. So as soon as you make a territory into a state, that's when that's going to get up a little bit more. Governing capacity can be increased by increasing government rank, advancing administrative technology, and completing the administrative idea group. So that's a little bit of an... hint that administrative ideas can actually be a decent thing. Is that the, yes, governing capacity up 25%. So that's changed. I don't actually recall what it was before, but now it's that. So admin ideas is not a bad choice, I guess. Don't really care for the policies that we can get out of those. I'm not really into that. We will be able to get... It was anything of this interesting? Not really, so I'm okay with that. Right. Okay, so... that will war is done. By the way, now that I open the decision screen, we have a thing that we need to talk about. And that is if we want to form Arabia. I just realized that I was going to prepare a little thing here. Because one of the things that changes when we switch over to Arabia is that we get a choice. I hope this is a really crucial thing here. I think we, if I remember correctly, it was a little bit a while ago since I did anything like this, is that I think we get a choice if we want to move over to Arabian ideas instead of the Mamluk ideas. Things I don't want the Arabian ideas because I don't think that they're strong enough. So hopefully we will be, when I click this button, I will get a prompt asking me, do I want to keep the Mamluks idea or do I want to switch over to the Arabian ideas? At which point we're going to click no. I could probably look this up and just make sure that that is actually what's going on, but you know what, YOLO and all of that stuff. Let's click the button and see what happens. If we get the Arabian ideas, we're just gonna roll with it, but I'm really hoping that we get the choice and that we get to keep the Mamluks ideas, because they are, at least to my mind, better. So with that, we're actually done being the Mamluks. We're gonna be Arabia. Here we go, we're in Arabia. And I did not get a notification about whether or not I wanted to keep the ideas or not. So how are we looking with that now? I think we do have other ideas at this point. Or do we? Have I been mistaken here? Was it Egypt that had other ideas? Could have been, because I don't think that the one that I was thinking about had discipline anymore. I think this is the same as we had before, so I'm happy with that. We could actually go for the last of the defensive ideas at this point, but since I'm really close to this, and the Ottomans, where they are 15, 16, 17, we need to keep up with them, like a lot. So no, I desperately need to be able to take up military tech as soon as possible. Is there a province that's really close? You are like super close, so let's just wait one more month before we do anything. I don't think that there's anything necessarily that I want to do at this point other than moving you up, because we are going to fight the Timurids pretty soon. So let's just get you over here. Let's actually stop drilling these. And did you have alliances? Yes, you did. So Crimea, Kazan, and the Great Horde. This is not a problem, I think. If we go into this, what are you allied with? Kazan, Crimea, and the Great Horde. That's basically nothing. You're guaranteeing the independence of Mazandaran, but at this point I actually want to attack the Timurids head on, I think. And if I do that, won't I be able to... I won't be able to call anyone. You say distant war, that's BS. You don't owe me favors, so that's fine. How are we? How far away are we with this? You're at 7. You are at 7. I don't really want to wait 3 more years to get you on board. I don't. Okay, this is a new button. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff happening. We can just propagate religion trading policies in Ethiopia. I don't know what that is. That is probably this. Current trading policy, maximize profits. We can also do propagate religion. Your pious merchant will work towards spreading the one true faith in this. No, that's actually, well, okay, kind of cool. Being able to convert promises via trade. I mean, sure. If I attack them, how are we looking at troops? We are looking quite a lot better, I guess. I mean, quite a lot, I say, but we should be able to get these out pretty fast. I mean, I kind of think that you would like to get in on this. Commonwealth, how are we looking at trust? So what if I spend some of that to increase the trust of you? Is that enough? Could that be enough? If I give you some land, you still want to join in on that. So we're at 0 at this point. That's extremely annoying that they don't want to join in on that. And you are just so far away. You are like plus I'm plus 55 with you. That's annoying. You could almost join even though we don't, if we would have had the favors, but I somehow think that we will be able to do this ourselves. We're also gonna check in on this again, stuff that we can do. We can convert some more promises. You can convert more promises. We are making quite a lot of money, so just get more promises in on the conversion. Beautiful. So let's tick the month over. Okay, so far our relation with Shafi will become respect. I guess that's a good thing. Again, tick over the month, and we should now be able to do this. Yes. So 2,700. I don't have 2,700, but we can borrow up to that. So, important thing, keep the game paused so that we don't lose the points that we have over here. Let's start taking loans up to 2,700. So one more should do the trick. There we go. We can now embrace the institution, and we can now start taking up. So 424, that's nothing. We can take up diplomatic one more time. We can take up military 2 times. So we're still a little bit behind the Ottomans. They are at 15, 16, 17. I am at 15, 16, 16. But at this point, we're looking at just... well, actually, it says 850, so they spent a big bunch of military tech just in order to take up. Which, I mean, sure, if you want to do that, that's fine, I guess, but yeah, whatever. And we now get some new troops. I did not see... Yeah, we got some new infantry troops. Was that also new? That was not new, but we get some new cannons, which is very nice. I could potentially do some stuff with my armies as well. Because we are running 83,000 manpower, which is very nice. Yeah, for us, sure, we can do that. I'm at 14, 5, and 9. I just need to check my flanking bonus. It's still just a 1 first rank, so that's okay as well. Can we force march now, by the way? Or is that a little bit stationary units? Well, okay, yeah, you want stationary. Yes, we now enforce march. That's a good thing to keep in mind. you're also, like, now you're way behind on tech, so that's, again, something that's gonna help us quite a lot. So just get some morale back, and I should have spotted that, which I kind of wanted France to be my ally instead of Spain, but they are rivaling me, so I don't really care for that. I could already go for rivaling Spain, actually, because they are rivaling Commonwealth, which is a ally to us. I kind of want to go for Spain at some point. I'm gonna wait, I think, a little bit. We don't have the notification for rivals at this point, so we're not really in a hurry to get that in. I could probably flesh this army out to be like this army. We're gonna do that after the war, I believe. We're gonna do this. Oh, actually, I lost Ming as a rival. Do you want to be my ally? I don't think that you do, because we're so far away. Yeah, that's okay. How are we with the 89, so 11 more? You were probably still... Yeah. Okay, we don't really need to bother with that. So yeah, I'm looking at France. If France were to give up their rivalry with us, which they probably could, but on the other hand, they will probably just choose Commonwealth, which, you know, is my ally, so that's not gonna fly if we want to be allies with you. I also was looking before on Russia, but they have bad opinion of us, and also have rivaled us, obviously, and we have rivaled them at this point, because I realized that we're never ever going to be able to get them as an ally, so a little bit of a shame. But yeah, you are in a war. What's this war? That's Georgia. I don't really care about Georgia and the Sanaran. So, we are going to attack the Timurids. Sadly, not getting any of our allies in on it. Maybe they will. Maybe. So, yes, we're gonna get Crimea, Kazan, and the Great Horde. Now, the Great Horde is interesting because we could actually potentially get something out of that. So they're allied with Uzbek. Wasn't Uzbek... No, you were not allied to Uzbek. Uzbek is tiny though, so I could co-belligerize them. Although I don't really know if I want to get... I don't know if I'm interested in land up here. I mean, I'm more interested in giving it over to the Commonwealth, but they don't want to join in the war, so screw you guys, basically. Because yeah, they're at 0. Is there anything I can do at all to like change that? If I do that, I mean, it won't change much. So can you are now fine, but we don't have, and even if that's the case, so I don't get this. Okay, so I probably broke a promise to Delhi, because Delhi wanted land. I gave them land from Kalinjar, but I didn't give them land from Bamanis. Does that mean that people now feel that, you know, I didn't give them land, even though I did? I guess that's the case. Okay, fine, that's a bit of a shame. Well, guess we're on our own. Me and my vassals. Syria, Faris, and Versangeli. Versangeli is making the way down here, so that's a little bit of a shame, but fine, whatever. Okay, so which generals do I have? 4462, the 3263, so that is my sort of sieging general in a way, and 5642. I have really good generals, by the way. Really happy about that. We're also at 62. I could see myself going a little bit higher, but we have it at this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack Timurids. I've been talking a lot about this now, but it's actually time to do it now. So let's do that. Attack the Timurids, and you make your way. Oh, that's a long way up. Can I not go just through here? Would you be okay with giving me military access? Nope, because you're outraged. So that's not gonna fly. Okay, well, you're not gonna go that way then. You're gonna go up that fort. You're gonna go up to basically here. I'm gonna split you up. So that is probably going to be So yeah, okay. So just when I got the institution, we got the global trade one. Well, it's 3 years late, so that's, I guess, okay. So where did that end up spawning then? Hopefully pretty close. I mean, I hope. Stralsund. Which is, where is Stralsund? It's over here. Quite a long way away from me, but at this point we're actually getting it automatically because we do have nice ports and stuff like that. So at least we should be able to get that one, not in the really long way as it has been with the other institutions. That's good. Okay, so you don't need to be like that. Split up a little bit. You are coming up with a lot of troops over here. I'm hoping that you don't attack. You might... well, actually, you are down on morale. So I can move on to you. Sava. You should not... okay, there was only that one. Kinda interested in just attacking you, but it's in the mountains. I don't want to be attacking offensively in the mountains. So we actually took that one, though. Okay, that's good. For some reason, you're attacking the Timurids' super large army. I don't... well, actually, you were defending, so that's... I could potentially have the sort of come to your aid, but we didn't at this point. Okay, so we're doing good here, though. Have we gotten... no, we have not gotten access there. So just move relaxed in here. We're gonna start hunting you down because you're a small army and I should be able to take you out, no problem. So there we go, that's that one done. I'm gonna just start hunting down their other armies here. Oh, I just did not check. I didn't think that there were gonna be any troops over here, but there absolutely was. That's fine though, we have taken care of that. So, royal marriage for Delhi, we should be able to get another one, right? Yes, royal marriage, thank you. Yes, we can tech up admin tech. I think I'm gonna do that. It's just 471 and we're making 9 every month and we're nowhere close to finish off this war, so I'm gonna be able to bring in a lot more admin points. So yeah, let's get that one. Because that's gonna make me more money, I believe. More production efficiency. So we're coming up on this army. I'm gonna wait, because they might actually be lucky to take my province, and of course they did. That's annoying. Why does this... why do I have... so there's not a fort nearby here, so why is there a fort? I don't get those symbols half of the time. Okay, so are you moving? You're moving down there and you're moving in here. This is highland, so that's a minus for me. I can take you out easily. I am going to move in on this because you have 2 siege, so that's something that we should be able to do. So there we go, we're taking those forts. So I want you now to start moving up here. I follow you there. Can I get it there? Yes, I can. So let's just move up to the Great Horde. The Great Horde, by the way, how are they? 13, 14, 14. Again, very much after me, so that's also okay. So yeah, we're gonna take back this fort that we lost. Sadly, they're gonna move in on this fort. It's gonna be a little bit of a give and take here, I guess. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more lucky than I was before. Not at all at this point. Oh, I'm gonna check these out. How many troops were there? Yes, 6,000, that's nothing. So we got that. Let's see if I can make it over here before they take that province. Let's see. I need to wait this tick as well. Oh, pause. I can get local manpower modifier and local defensive up or unrest and defensiveness. Well, defensiveness in both cases, but either... We're basically full on legitimacy, so that's not a problem. I'm gonna take the legitimacy. You failed that tick, so that's beautiful. Up to 71%, but we're gonna take you out. You 1000, you can come to their aid, or try to. I don't think that's gonna work. Nope. You're going down here. Where are you moving? So we're up here. Who else were we on war with? Crimea. Basically just stand here, I guess. Ooh, my center has 28k troops. That's kind of a lot. Okay, so where are you going? Where are you going? You're moving here. How the... Okay, so why did you move there? That's kind of a bad spot for you to be in. Let's take you out. Keep following you as much as possible. While we... Oh yeah, they started at 42%. That's nice. They did not retreat a whole lot. That's kind of a... Well, it's a benefit for me, because it means that I can basically take them out. Just gonna basically move back and forward here, I feel. Should be able to take out Crimea. That's a disease outbreak. That's always annoying. So I'm thinking that we're just gonna... Oop, nope, not like that. Not like that. Like this. So we can absolutely... Yeah, we're at 53. Why are we not higher up? Do they have another... They don't have another fort. We don't really need another fort. I'm not gonna bother with this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take a lot of money from you. Okay, so you don't really need... Don't want to do that with me. Okay, we're gonna take a few more provinces from you, basically. That's fine with me. Can I just stack wipe those? Yes, thank you. Okay, so they are moving around here. Not taking back forts. Well, you are trying to take back forts. So Crimea, you should be fine with just being pieced out, 81%. So that's something that we can deal with. Just move out of their territory. Piece them out for war operations and money. And you don't have to be allied with the Timurids. So Crimea is gone. You move down here, you move down here. So where are we now with the Great Horde? Will they accept the peace now? Nope, still not. So why not? Well, current peace offer, length of war. Yeah, just get me some more provinces and we should be good. Like so. We're moving in on this little Great Horde unit. Oh, they actually have 27k still here. I have no idea if those are mainly mercenaries or if that's their sort of regular armies. So, for example, right now, where are we? We are at 63, 63, 21, 27. They have a lot of artillery, that is true, but should be good anyway. Before we start moving about all that much. Now you're fine. Okay, so. You are not that one. You are the one that's supposed to connect with that one. Meanwhile, you can go here. So as soon as they exit the lands of the Great Horde, we're gonna finish that one off. So start moving in here. Help Warsangeli out a bit. No farce. That's farce. You have a lot of troops here. Actually, okay, well, you're locked there, so that's fine. Let's be on that province for now. Okay, so we now have all of that set up. So, Uzbek, you can actually be allied with Uzbek, that's fine. So operations, bunch of money, thank you. With that, we can actually repay a loan. I try to repay loans as much as possible. So let's just start doing that since we can. You can just chill there for a little bit while we start heading down here. No, actually, oh, yes. Play a little bit cautiously here. We don't have to expend ourselves unnecessarily. You move over there and you come down here and basically stand on this fort. Okay, cleansing heresy. Nice. So that was the... It's a really tiny one. Really tiny one at this point. We do have France and Great Britain on different sides, so that's interesting. Okay, so they actually took... Is that a... What happened? Did I miss something here? I think I did. Well, we lost a general. It was the general down here. Have we... So who's want to join? Who don't want to join me now? Delhi wants to join. At this point, I feel... Let's see if I don't need you. Well, exactly, it's going to cost me 10 favors. No, I don't want to do that. I want to increase my trust with you because that's really low. We need to be at least 50, so... I could actually go for another general. I've been pretty lucky with generals, so let's see what I can get. I got a very good general. Again, beautiful. So, make you be there. Let's continue with the missionaries. Yeah, let's basically just chill out here a little bit. Don't go too forward too fast. Towards legalism is what we absolutely need to do. I've been so low. I say low, but basically so much towards mysticism that I feel a little bit bad about it. So it's time to move up towards legalism now as much as possible. How fast, by the way, are we getting the institution? It's pretty fast, actually. 20% already in some provinces. That's actually damn good. Meaning that we should be able to get it pretty soon. Yeah, more provinces converted. Let's keep that going. We're making quite a lot of ducats at this point, so looking good. But did I have a fort down here, or did we actually take this fort and then they got it back? That could be the case. You are going into Shakansur. Okay with that. Okay, so we got Bukhara. Let's get Kish as well. I am intrigued by the fact that the Ottomans are not doing anything. They're not threatening in peace. They're not attacking us. They're not doing anything. I mean, I think it means that I've been kind of good with the alliances that I have, etc., etc. So, feeling good. Okay, so we had a little fight here. Not a big one, though. We handled that nicely. Well, you moved away, so it's time to move down on this army down here. So, as to interrupt their siege. We got that one, beautiful. Yes, they're not moving. I'm okay with that. It's gonna easily stack with them. Move you. Oh, you're here now. Okay, so where are you going? You're going up. We're gonna just follow you a little bit. Gonna follow you. By the way, we didn't even take Kazan. We didn't bother with Kazan. I don't know why. Are you moving up? Yes, you are. Okay, good Fars. You are doing what I should have done, but whatever. So, yes, we need to start protecting them a little bit. Siegeability, always siegeability. Beautiful. Move you up. Where are you going? You're going down. Perhaps towards this little army down here. Yes, you are. So I'm gonna come and help. Got that one as well. So please... Well, okay, fine. We're gonna be able to take them, I think, pretty handily. Yes. Okay, yearly prestige. Well, we're doing okay with... And I have production efficiency, so... I don't really think that I need that one, and I desperately don't need the prestige, so... Let's get the ducats, actually. I think that's a better choice. However, do I have something better here? I do have a morale of armies, which is kind of much better. Have you... And you were also not the correct... Oh, I should have checked that. You were Somali. That's a bit of a shame. You are, however, Egyptian. Spy network construction is, however, not that interesting. So, okay, whatever. Lost a little bit of discipline, but got a little bit of morale instead. Okay, so. This is Wasteland, right? So what can I flesh out Fars with? And what do I want to take for myself? That's an even better question. So at this point, we're at 67. How are we not higher? Maybe they've changed a little bit about the war score. It's not impossible. But I kind of want to do... I'm going to give Fars a little bit more here. Let's just take like... Yeah, that sounds pretty decent. If you take those 4, and then I take, you know, like this. What does people think about that? I mean, I'm gonna have Ottomans at this point, yes. But the Ottomans were actually at 0. That's interesting. They hadn't really cared about me expanding that much. So those 53 are the 53 that they actually have. So where can I go? I can just remove that one, and the Ottomans... Well, of course the Ottomans are gonna... They're gonna bother, but they're gonna bother enough. So I'm actually quite happy with that one. Bunch of money, slightly less money, war operations. Okay, so we basically just need to attack them a little bit more. And oh, yeah, sure, we need to be able to remove Kazan as well. You're not moving... up to Kazan. Well, okay, fine. We're gonna take that army up to Kazan. Yes, you are... Where are you going? You're going up here. You can just start spreading out a little bit first, then a little bit more. Keep following the army that we beat down there. See if I can catch it somewhere. You are moving up here. Maybe to catch that little one. The rest of them are up here. I'm able to catch them there. Beautiful. You should be gone. Do I stack wipe? Yes, I did. Beautiful. What the hell? Okay, that's not something that I care about that much. Because you actually are up here now. That means that you don't have to be. You can actually move back a bit. Split you up. You move up here. You move up here. You actually did have a slightly larger army. Golistan, where's that? Is that there? Yes. That is also fine. That is fine. Because that means that I can basically just go in and take them out. They're not going to be able to do much to me. You move up towards that whole army. And there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening at this point. Yes, you are locked. Just go up. I'm just going to try and pick out as many of their troops as possible. Yes, you can go down there. And you can go in here. Survive until I come. This is a defensive war, that's nice. I think we got it. Yeah, stay there. You can split up and go here. You can split up and go here. You come down here and split up and go in here. You can split up and go down here. And you over here. And it's basically just time to siege up as much as possible. Yes, we do need to. Oh, yeah, they did it. Beautiful. So Kazan, war operations, and money. I don't really care that you are allied with the Timurids, so take that away. And where are we now? We're at 89%. They are accepting of this one. I think this is fine. I think this is very, very fine. Fleshing out Fars a little bit more, taking all of this. I think that is a fort, yes, which is also a really good thing. I like that piece. Do that. And just make sure that the Ottomans are not butting in. No, they're not. Beautiful. So, basically where we are at this point is that the Ottomans are 49, yeah. They're just below the threshold. They shouldn't accept a coalition, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so now we need to core up some stuff. Should have all of the admin points for that. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a fairly successful war, I have to say. Happy about that one. So where are we now with regards to that? Where do I have the... There we go. Okay, so we have truces all over the place. Have Warsongali done something with Kilwa? I wonder. I don't have any diplomats, so let's just wait a little bit more. And I just realized that I've sort of all the spy network in the world here. Didn't really need that much. Stop building that, and we need to also move back our troops. So you can move down here, you can move to, let's say, where do I want you? You can be there. Then you can come, actually you can be there, and you can be over there. Like so. Okay. So, with a diplomat back, have you been good and make claims here? Yes, you did. Okay. So we're looking pretty damn decent. 48 in total. And at this point, they own... So 48k is their force limit, which is, you know, indicated by the force limit symbol. They have 8,000, 14,000. I have 22,000. And I'm gonna flesh this out at this point, because that is absolutely what I want to do. So I think I want 15 and then up to 9. And when that's done, we're gonna attack. So let's just wait for those. So what else are we gonna do? You can have some improved relations. You are all the way up. You are all the way up. So that's fine. 146. Can I do any improved relations with you? 70, a little bit. 26. You can have some improved relations. Nice. So. Yes, let's just wait for the troops to be trained up over there. And after that, it's time for another war. Which, see, appeared to be not a big war, per se. But I think that we should be good with the one troop, or one army that we have. Let's just hope so, at least. So yeah, the Ottomans want Cyprus. That's sort of a given. Surprised they haven't gone for it yet, but whatever. So take them off. That's annoying, but whatever. Fight the past, it fights back. So moving towards mysticism and a lot of negative relations, but we should be good. So yeah, we can actually just start this war, basically. So Moravi and Tambuka. So Moravi is this little bit, and Tambuka is a slightly bigger one. But we want Warsongali to be a little bit bigger here, because we're also moving up to Spain here. And I don't want Spain to be expanding that much. So Spain and Portugal is down here. Yeah, we need to do this before Spain gets a little bit too cocky. So take Lindy and start moving down. And again, we're gonna go to this, what did I say, Moravi first. Okay, so anti-clericalism, fancy word. Get some money and reduce local autonomy in Cyprus. Can we reduce autonomy? We can absolutely reduce. No, cannot be lower than 90, so I guess that counts for this as well. So even if I take this, it's not going to be lower than 90 anyway. The Ulema increases loyalty and the merchants can lose loyalty. I could want the money, but no, we're going to do this. So yeah, they're going to lose some loyalty. We are also going to start repaying our loans. Can I repay all the loans? I should be able to, right? No, not really. We are making quite a nice amount of money at this point, so we're pretty good. How is the institution? Yes, I need to check this out. So I kind of want to start saving up money in order to... I mean, have they already... How do they have... That's kind of interesting that they have glove trade everywhere. It doesn't say that they have... that they have embraced it yet. Well, okay, whatever. Don't really care about that at this point. But yes, I'm gonna start saving up at least a little bit of money in order to in order to have that as soon as possible without having to take loans this time. So, yeah. Okay, so I had to renew one loan. That's a little bit of a shame, but we'll deal with that. So moving up to Moravi. Going to clear out their allies first, as you do. Just a better way to fight wars, generally speaking. They're losing some manpower to some wild people. Actually, do I have... Oh, I have one. I only have 14 here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. 15, 5, 10. That's okay. I think that the 10 might be a little bit pointless, but if we look at this, for example... Well, this is a bad one to look at because we'll need 5 artillery. So this is only a fort level 1. I kind of want to see... I should have seen that with the Timurids, or looked at it with the Timurids. See how many artilleries you need for the bigger forts, because I never remember. Okay, so can I actually... Oh, I can't take anything, that's fine. And I don't think that Warsongli shouldn't be able to get that either. Because to the allies though, I'm okay with that. So move up to their capital. Oh, and we can do this as well. More conversions. More conversions, more conversions. We're doing fine on army tradition. So more. Starting to get a little bit expensive, that one. In Niswa, so we're gonna hold on for that a little bit longer. But yeah, we're making like 20 ducats a month now, so doing pretty well. So that should be it for them. This may have the month tick over. Still not okay, actually. Okay, never mind. Let's get back in and do a little bit more of sieging here. Split you up here. And move you over here. We should be... I mean, at this point, this should be fine. Yes, didn't need to do more than that. So move you back out before we piece them out. For you, I only want the war operations and the money as well. You can still be allied with Kilwa. Kilwa is not going to be around anymore, so... Actually, I couldn't take all that I wanted from you, but that's fine. That's the limit. That's the limit. There we go. So you're out. We are swiftly doing this as well. That was a really fast one, though. So you're gone. Move you up here. Split you into here and into here. I figured you wanted that. Fish it out a little bit. What war is Austrian? Ooh, is this the big war? Is this the big war? Or the Protestant League? It is indeed. So what do we have? Bohemia, Saxony, Spain, with all of their little provincial nations, Great Britain, etc., etc. And who are you up against? Commonwealth, Ragusa, Austria, Brandenburg, Hesse, Frankfurt, France, until Lubeck. Yeah, Lubeck's grown a little bit as well. So the question is, who is going to win that? You basically screwed Bohemia over immediately, so Bohemia not doing too hot. So it could be a really quick war for the it's the Protestants, right? Yes, exactly, the Protestants. So poor emperor, not having the best of days. We're gonna hand this over to Warsongli, all of it, like so. Can we piece you out immediately? Is that a thing? Or do I have to take some stuff back? No, we're fine. Does the Ottoman care about this? No, the Ottomans don't care about that, so that's fine. Just take everything. Beautiful. At this point, I'm probably going to start considering annexing them. I think that might be a thing that we are going to do. Meanwhile, you move back up. You have to be in this province now because you were a little bit bigger than before. Oh, we can use this for power cost down. We can repay our loan. It's gonna cost a bit, but it's still gonna leave us with 80, so that's fine. Syria would like a royal marriage. Yes, you would. Like so. Do we want to tech up at this point? How much does it cost? 560, that's very, very reasonable. The 488 there. Also very, very reasonable. So are we toe-to-toe with the Ottomans? We are toe-to-toe with the Ottomans again. They have filled up all of their ideas. And with regards to military ideas, they only have quantity ideas, whereas I have offensive and defensive ideas, which means that I should be doing a little bit better with regards to our armies, I think. We are going to take this one now as soon as we're able to, which is this month. So yep, let's take that one. We don't have to be in Vijayanagar anymore. So at this point, as I said, I don't really care about these. Multi-war exhaustion, of course, isn't bad. Fort defense isn't bad. Land attrition isn't bad. Multi-war exhaustion, again, isn't bad. A little bit more monthly war exhaustion, but I don't really care about that. So we are going to look into the next idea, which is probably going to be a diplomatic idea, because, again, I want to be able to tech up admin as we go. So yeah, I have... It's a little bit of an interesting choice here. We could go... I mean, I wouldn't mind diplomatic ideas, just to have more diplomats, but, you know, not really necessary. Trade ideas is actually interesting. I think that trade ideas is one of the better ones. What can we do there? We can get merchants and trade steering with defensive ideas. Trade efficiency and movement speed with defensive ideas is also good. ID cost and institution spread with humanists, not too exciting. But yeah, that's absolutely a good one. I was thinking about maritime ideas. Getting some more sailors, some sailor maintenance down, bigger force limit, ship cost down, admiral cost down, etc, etc. Just making my presence in the Mediterranean a little bit stronger. Would it be too bad either? What do we get from that? We can get naval force limit modifier up again, with ship cost down, also good. National tax modifier up, that's actually a pretty decent one. And also a naval leader maneuver and ship durability, not that interesting. So actually I'm thinking that I'm leaning either trade ideas or maritime ideas. I think trade ideas is going to be the stronger one for us, because we do need to be a little bit stronger in our trade over here. So it might be that we go for that one. We can also enact a government reform. So what can we do now? We have a governing capacity plus 250. That's obviously a really good choice for me. We also have minimum autonomy in territories minus 10%. I don't think that's good enough. I think since we're already over our capacity here, let's actually go for that one. Because that means that we have a lot more in the lines of capacity, which means that we now don't have any minuses. Yes, that's a good choice. That also means that we can do some more states. How many more states can I do? This looks a little bit different, so how do I know? Oh, have they changed that? Okay, I kind of see this thing here. We can do as many territories as we want. It's just that we might go over the governing capacity. Aha! I think I got that without looking at any patch notes. So still though, I kind of want to do... Can we have both up? No, we could not have both up. Okay, that's fine. I know that I have a few nice territories that I could go for. Like over here, for example. That's a decent one. Kind of want to do... Because here's the thing, the institution spreads are going to mainly come through here, so being able to do the edicts is a good thing. So having... Oh, no, cancel. I want to still check other options. Yeah, I mean, I do have some interesting choices here, I think. This is a pretty nice one as well, you know. For example. This one is also very nice, for example. So, yes, I do have... This is also... Yeah, here we go. So if I take that one, I make that one into a state, we're still looking pretty good, actually. So we could do a few more, I think. Well, okay, I'm not gonna do it at this time. By the way, didn't I... Don't you have to core those anymore? Is that also a thing? Because if that's the case, then... Boy, that's a pretty decent change, all things considered. Okay, I'm okay with that as well. Not a problem at all. Okay, so I think we did a few good things this episode. At this point, I'm sort of, you know, can I attack Spain? I would get Portugal and Naples, and okay, I would get Russia. You know, that's not interesting. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna chill out with that as it is. But I'm really happy that the Ottomans aren't really butting in. As I said before, it feels as if I've done a pretty decent job with regards to my allies. That they are not... Even when I'm attacking Timurids, which is a pretty big war, and they normally would take advantage of that and attack you as when you play as Mamluks or, you know, Arabia at this point. Yeah, I'm really happy about that, which means that at this point we're coming in close on actually being able to take on the Ottomans. Now, of course, they are still powerful, obviously. They're always going to be very, very powerful. See, for example, if you look at this, because now we do have this little thing here. Yeah, 430 versus our 220. They are basically twice the size. They haven't fielded all of it, but yeah, they do have 203,000 troops by themselves at this point. They basically have as many troops fielded as we have in total, but not counting fielded. So again, a really tough opponent, and I don't really see exactly how we're gonna play that, but yeah, we do need as many friends as possible. So for example, we're not gonna be able to count the Commonwealth at this point because they're in a war. We don't have any favors. Sadly, not gonna be able to get Delhi in, and also not Vijayanagara, but that's kind of a big deal. So again, I would like an ally over here in this area that would join in on wars with the Ottomans. I was sort of hoping that France would be that ally, but I don't think that that's going to be a choice either. So again, problematic, very problematic. I need to start thinking about how I want to play this. As I said, being in control of the Mediterranean Sea might be the key. I do know that the Ottomans have a lot of ships. This is basically just, you know, some light ships doing a bit of trade things, I guess. But if I can wrestle the Mediterranean Sea and being able to lock them out here, in this place, sure, they will be able to go around, obviously, but being able to block them here is absolutely something that could help. But that is going to be for the future. I'm happy with this turnout at this point still, though, and I'm okay with expanding east as well. But Timurids is absolutely where we're gonna be, you know, putting our focus on as much as possible. For now, though, this has been Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.